as far as everything that you've seen and done in the industry, I know you probably told your kids and everybody else things to stay away from and to beware of. Like, can you give like one of the artists that are like the younger artists coming up, talk about like owning their masters? Like, what does that actually mean? And because I know that you've been going after the masters of y'all's, and like, how big is that? Like, how big is that?
I mean, to have your masters, you know what I'm saying? Like the thing about it, if you just starting off, one thing you can know about your what you need to know is you are 100% in control of your destiny at that point. You haven't given away anything and you own all your rights to you and whatever you're about to create. You know what I mean? So we need to look at it, they need to look at it from a different perspective, not just trying to get, because you don't have to just get on no more. You don't need a major record label to make you profits in music no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps if you got the commercial back in the big brand companies and all that. That's what a record company can put behind you. But it's to what's the detriment of what you're giving away. You know what I'm saying? Like I find like thank God I thank God when we signed, it did give us worldwide notoriety. You know, we gave up a lot for that. We still 30 years later fighting for our masters on some shit we create. You know what I'm saying? But now we own all our, you know, once we get that back, but everything going forward, we've been free for like 15 years. So now we own our own things, and to have a name with that, like if you can market yourself, if you can learn this business, you can go on YouTube and learn anything. You can Google anything. It ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really do shit yourself and become a global phenomenon without selling your soul. So you want to keep as much interest in your company, in your business as you possibly can. To give it away like that shit was highway robbery. Like everybody in the industry should go to jail for taking a young man's ideas and holding it hostage for 30 years and making money off of it. Come on, man. Now you supposed to be a grown adult. Like your business practices what no better than that music industry. Okay. But now they're gonna reap what they sow. You know what I mean? Because it's called karma. But you want to keep as much as interest in your as you want. The folks that I'm working with, my groups that I'm working with, my children I'm working with, they own their shit. If I take it somewhere, I'm a license their music. You know what I'm saying? So that they always be in ownership. Like I believe in the artists need to own their shit because, you know, some God forbid something happen, you know, you die, your music out there on the internet, your shit don't triple up because now, you know what I mean, the interest is you know how it works. So but if you own it, then you can take care of your family with that. So yeah, young artists, man, just know your shit. Don't just jump in the game because you want to be famous. It's a business. Know that part.
That's true.
Right, right.
When I look back on like what Snoop did with Death Row, rebuying it back, I fucking thought like that's exactly what you wanted. You've waited all these years to finally get control of your music, and now you own everything that your name is on.
I love Snoop so much, man. That nigga be making moves. I love that shit. Like that's all you can. You damn near can sit back and watch him and just and like watch him like a guy in lights. You can go, oh, I'm gonna hit that move. I'm gonna that. So you know what I mean. Those that you look up to, watch their movements and try to duplicate that shit. That's all life is. So and he a great example. You know what I mean? Like that is the example. Get Death Row back, nigga. That was it.
Fuck yeah!
Like salute.
As a hip hop head, I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, that's salute to a G like nigga. Say
Facts.
that G.
So,
Right, that's facts. But you know what? You know what's so crazy? 50 years of hip hop, bro. 50 fucking years
Mm-hmm.
of this great thing we call hip hop, man. I remember, having the single, Crossroads, riding with my brother. Why he bought that CD, like playing that 10,000 times because just the feeling of it. Okay, like how was it? Because y'all got some of the best weed fucking songs. R.I.P. QB, Buddha Lovers to Weed Song to anything that makes you want to elevate your mind. Like, how is it being part of that industry that makes everybody uplifts a lot of spirits? You dig?
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, you said it hands down. You said we had the best songs, but I must just say we got the most weed songs out of any one particular artist. So you probably can compile a whole album of our weed songs. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Like the world is very different now. I remember, I caught a case for selling weed. Now the shit legal. You know what I'm saying? So like I always knew it was the right thing to do. It never got me in trouble.
Right. And what is your favorite weed song that you ever done?
Probably Buddha Lovers.
The weed song is awesome as well.
That's the best one.
They're all good, man. When I was a teenager, just starting smoking weed and shit, like I would just obviously put your songs on and chill to them all day. One question I had to ask: Cleveland is a city. It's obviously got the song with Avant. I've been searching for. You guys did a remix of an Avant song, but I cannot find it anywhere online. I don't know the song either. Do you remember what song that was? You guys were on the remix to his like #1 hit song, and I cannot figure out the name of that song or find it.
I know a song you're talking about, but I would definitely need to hear the melodies to call out the name. But I know it's out there. You just gotta that's one of those ones, man.
It was a banger back in the day. It's one of those ones that we just kind of forgot about because it's not online. Can you tell us the Treach story?
Oh, well, Treach,
our guy.
I just went to go see Treach in New Jack City, in the play New Jack City. Like, that shit was awesome, man. You know what I mean?
What you think about it?
Man, I thought that play was it was really, really dope. I think all the actors did their stuff. They had the original Alan Payne, the original G Money was in there, man. Big Daddy Kane was in that mug, man. Yeah, it was pretty star-studded. Hip hop was represented in that mug in a real way. You know what I'm saying? So that's a story right there. But that's my friend, man. You know what I mean? We're doing the growing up hip hop together. Talking about these kids and getting advice from each other on how to really rear these kids and keep them on that straight and narrow and still give them their space to be themselves. So, that's my dog, man.
He's an absolute beauty. We just had him on maybe a month ago, and I spent my whole life trying to get him, and it meant a lot. And he's such a humble person. I try to cut it off the 1 hour idea that I have is how long the episode should be. And he's like, no, we can keep talking.
Yeah, he loved us.
Great guy.
Right, he loved it. He even told us the story I ain't never, never thought we would ever get to hear about, like him jumping, Bishop in motherfucking Uptown Anthem, which everybody forgets, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Right.
And, speaking of, friends, man, we got so many friends that, hell, even our ex even fucking rapped with you before, like, at a show. And Court, you know what I'm saying? Court. Shout out to Big Court, Master P's homeboy. Like, he was over there at the show, at the Versus show, you know what I'm saying, behind Busy. Like,
I got an interview coming up with Big Court too.
Ooh, shout out to him. Yo, I just talked to him too, not too long ago. Like, when he was on live and stuff. Like, how, like, any Big Court story?
Nah, not really, man. I'm you know, I'm pretty sure he got some interesting questions from his perspective. We're gonna
Right.
see what it do. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I just know I got to get that interview is coming up, and I'm
Right.
looking forward to it too.
You're tuning into I Only Touch Greatness podcast, Vancouver's best show with Ryan Hayes.
Often imitated but never duplicated, I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes. Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Say Hayes sent you.
Grew up in Vancouver, way back when we was taking taxis, not Ubers. We was being young, living life to the fullest, doing dumb things, thinking we was the coolest.